same gun propaganda, because he just kept saying that it's to defend the city against illegal aliens and drug dealers and felons.
Oh yeah, I love that. The city of Austin has a policy and was given an award by Vicente Fox 5 years ago. It's in my the extra film, Fall of the Battle for the Republic on Endgame. It's a little 17-minute mini film. And he came and gave an award to the Austin Police Department for not following the law and not arresting illegals. They arrest a citizen for an expired driver's license, but they won't arrest an illegal. But now they're using, we want to stop illegals from getting guns. It's total bull.
Appreciate what you're doing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what the police thank you. That's what the police always do now. They go, well, we did this because it keeps the community safe. You know, if one crime gets committed, everybody loses their rights. Even if they don't have a law, they just do it by hook or by crook, and that's the way it is because they're the police.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Studies have shown that many people do not get the proper vitamins and minerals necessary to maintain good health. With so many places to choose from, deciding where and what to buy can be a lengthy, frustrating process. The answer is simple. PureBulk.com. PureBulk.com has over 150 bulk wholesale nutritional products in stock, including vitamins, super antioxidants, amino acids, and herbal extracts. PureBulk.com's products contain no fillers, no additives, no fancy retail packaging, and no minimum purchase, allowing you to save 50 to 90% over store-bought supplements. PureBulk.com carries atomic iodine, red wine extract, ginkgo biloba, oil of oregano, natural coffee caffeine, L-arginine, resveratrol, hyaluronic acid, creatine, curcumin, pine bark extract, grape seed extract, and more. For prices, additional products, and more information, visit PureBulk.com. That's PureBulk.com or call 406-251-3270. That's 406-251-3270 today.
What the Austin police do as federal minions is they don't enforce federal laws and state laws that are the law, and then they enforce imaginary laws on citizens. We're the slaves, we're the milk cows, we're the property, we've got to be kept defanged in line to pay them. Now, I remember 5 years ago, Vicente Fox gave an award to Austin as the #1 sanctuary city. Illegal aliens can drink and drive. They can do everything. And I've told the story of pulling into my parking lot one night, about 8 o'clock. My IT guy was in handcuffs. I got out. The cops jumped out, got real angry. They said, "Oh, Alex Jones, we're fans. Oh, just wondering what you were doing in our investigation." They said, "We went through your building to make sure he wasn't robbing anything. yeah, we saw him pull in here, and so we pulled in, and his license was expired. And I go, why are you arresting him? I go, let me guess, you don't arrest illegal aliens. And he goes, no, we have a unwritten policy. We get in trouble. He goes, I don't care. I'm retiring in 6 months, but it is wrong. The judges just let him go, so no revenue comes in. So again, the illegals are above the law, but they know citizens are mad about that. So they say, we shut down the gun show because there'd been a few cases in the last few years with another gun show operator where a private citizen came in legally. It was still legal. And, because the person didn't say they were illegal and did this. But Ryan, who came to work here from a Craigslist ad, we don't tell you where you're getting hired when we hire, he worked at the city in customer service, and it was stated that citizens have to have 3 forms of ID to get power or gas to the city or trash, and you've got to jump through all these hoops. But illegal aliens don't. And at Access TV, they have a policy where the illegal aliens don't need any ID in the past. I don't know if it's still that case. So they are above the law because the government wants them here to drive down the wages and bankrupt the country and become citizens and then pull the lever for gun control and open borders. So they're here, and that's the end of it, and they're going to become our cops, and they are, and that's the end of it because it's New World Order. But I wanted to bring Ryan up. Ryan, briefly tell folks what you were telling me during the break.
Basically, here's the deal. If you're a citizen, you have to provide Social Security number, driver's license number, date of birth, all of that. If you are a citizen of Mexico and you've come over here illegally, you only have to provide one type of ID, which is called the Matricula Consular. And that's
they hand that out. They hand that out to anybody that pays $25. I can
anyone
go get
that pays $25. You go to the Mexican consulate. It's not issued by us, and they get it, and they bring it to us with $200 cash, and they get services, and there's no way we can collect. Basically, the citizens have to pay the fee if they run out on their bill, which they often do.
And I remember the AP 3 years ago where in the Banking Association said, we give loans to illegals with no credit, no nothing, because it's so important to help them. So, again, they are God because they are meant to bring down the country. I'm not even saying they're bad people. The point is they are first-class citizens. We are slaves. But the Austin police we did shut it down to stop the illegals. I mean, it's just so proud of their lawlessness.
Exactly, and I mean, with the Matricula Consular, you'll find the same person will apply for services under 5 different names. All they have to do is just get a new one under a new name. There's really no checking. There's no ID.
Well, that's
required.
What the Republican leader of the Senate, I was like 5 years ago, I interviewed him, I forget his name, in Colorado. He went out one day and in 2 hours got 4 different consular matriculas for $100 and was able to then go get on welfare. He did it as a stunt. It was in the Denver Post. And, I mean, it's just unlimited. I mean, no wonder the illegals are driving around in luxury vehicles and citizens that play by the rules are going bankrupt.
Exactly. You got one set of rules for a citizen, another set of rules for somebody that doesn't have any business being here in the first place.
And I guess everybody at the city just thought that was normal. And they told you this is a sanctuary city.
No, as employees, we usually fought against it, but management would tell you, look, we're a sanctuary city, that's the policy, and, you don't question it.
And the policy trumps federal and state law. But then there's no law, and the cops shut the gun show down and just say, look, we have the weapons, shut up.
Exactly.
I appreciate your call. Now, I'm going to go to Lisa, Ross, Rudy, John, and Rob, and I'm going to play more of this tomorrow. I've just run out of time because this is so poignant, so powerful, so well documented. And for people that aren't PrisonPlanet.tv viewers watching the live stream right now, it's on YouTube, North Korean camps, North Korea, and it's a British documentary crew. In fact, I wanted to get these guys on when I first saw this a year ago, and very few have made it out of the camps. But this guy's got electrical burns on him, huge third-degree burns from the electrical fence. There's no power for the citizens, but there's power for the fence. They artificially keep him in starvation mode to control them. He was born in a prison. Most of the population lives in quasi-prison camps. All they dream about is food. They're almost a foot shorter, and they just like slaves were known as the little people. My ancestors in England and France and other places in Germany, nobles were known for being tall. And the slaves, the serfs were known as little people because you were kept at starvation level. This is a system of control. And they cut his finger off. They hang you up by hooks by your stomach. He's got scars all over him. And then they also interview somebody who just lived in regular North Korea, starving children everywhere, selling human meat. I want to play some of this because This is when you have a total state around you